Even the Daily Mail is portraying this shooter as the victim, which means that the Daily Mail is propagating queer theory, which is trying to tell transgender people that they are so victimized that this is essentially justified. The Daily Mail tweeted, I'm going to bring this tweet up and read it exactly. This is the Daily Mail tweet. Exclusive, Nashville mass school shooter was rejected by her Christian parents. So first of all, this is not even true. She lived with her parents. Her parents did not allow her to dress as a man in their home, but she was 28 years old and her parents still allowed her to live in their home. That's not being rejected by your parents. That's actually what parents are supposed to do. Parents are supposed to guide their children towards reality. Second of all, even if this were the case, even if her parents had kicked her out, even if she didn't live with her parents and her parents had said, we don't want any more contact with you, this is not the fault of the parents. This is the fault of queer theory indoctrinating this woman into thinking, not only thinking that she's a man, but thinking that she is systemically oppressed by people like her parents, Christian people like her parents. I'm actually shocked that the Daily Mail of all places bought into this. The Daily Mail is supposed to be a little bit more reasonable, but this is what they wrote. They said 20 years after she had attended this school where she committed this massacre, 20 years later, after being rejected by her Christian family, when she came out to them as gay, Hale had turned into a killer. Yesterday, she murdered 3 innocent children and 3 staff members at the very school where her photo was taken as a child. It's unclear, the Daily Mail writes, why she targeted that facility. Police also say she planned to attack a mall and family members, but she was shot dead at Covenant before she could murder anyone anymore. There is still little known about how Hale transformed from the sweet girl described by neighbors to a murderous shooter with 2 rifles and a handgun who penned a killing manifesto and even drew a cartoon about how she planned to attack. Police say she was being treated for an emotional disorder and that her parents believed she no longer had any weapons. What is the Daily Mail talking about? We don't know the motive. Of course we know the motive. Of course we know the motive. It's unclear why she targeted the facility. It's very clear why she targeted the facility. She targeted the facility because they're Christian and she's been told that Christians are trying to eradicate her. It's not true, but she believed it because that's what she's been told by radical leftist neo-Marxists who embrace queer theory. It's unclear how she transformed from a sweet little girl into a killer. It's very clear how and why she transformed from a sweet little girl into a killer. She was first groomed by queer theory. Then the medical community gave her testosterone, if her pictures are any evidence, which causes agitation, suicidal ideation, self-harm, and clearly can cause horrible violence because women are not supposed to take testosterone at these levels. I'm shocked by the Daily Mail.